Welcome back. This is lesson 2-2, dividing integers, the second lesson in my second section on operations with integers. Hopefully you have the notes that go along with these. If so, you can follow along in your notes. Try the sample problems whenever you get a chance. Hopefully you also watch the previous video on 2-1, multiplying integers, because you're going to find out that the rules for multiplying and dividing integers are the same thing. Okay, let's start by looking at the rules. Okay, this chart looks very similar because it's the exact same chart from the last section. Okay, and so that way we should know if we are multiplying numbers with the same sign, such as a positive and a positive, or a negative and a negative, we get a positive answer. This hasn't changed from the last section. Okay, if we have two numbers with different signs, such as a negative and a positive, or a positive and a negative, our solutions are negative. Okay, if you just remember the rule, same signs positive, different signs negative, it makes it a lot easier. You just determine the sign, divide like you normally would, okay, and then rewrite your answer with the appropriate sign. Remember, negative numbers have to have the negative sign in front, but positive numbers can just be left without a sign in front. Okay, let's take a look at a few examples. In our first example, we have negative 24 divided by positive 3, sorry. So we have a negative divided by a positive. Anytime we have different signs, our answer is negative. So the first thing I would do is write that negative sign down there in my answer. Then I'm going to think, how many times can 3 go into 24 evenly? Okay, 3 goes into 24 8 times, so my answer is negative 8. Determine your sign, do your division, then rewrite your answer. B, I have negative 84 divided by negative 4. Negative divided by negative. Anytime I have same signs, my answer is positive. So then I'm just thinking, how many times does 4 go into 84 evenly? And the answer is 21. So my answer is positive 21. Take a minute. Try the next two on your own. Come back. I'll go through the answers with you. Hopefully you paused the video, tried them on your own. Let's take a look at the answers. So my first problem is negative 115 divided by 5. I have a negative divided by a positive. Anytime I have different signs, my answer is negative. So I'm going to write that in my answer right away. And then I'm going to see how many times 5 goes into 115. Does not go into 1. It goes into 11 twice. And then it goes into 15 3 times. And I have no remainder. Therefore, 115 divided by 5 is 23. My signs tell me it's negative, so my answer is negative 23. Let's look at D. I have a negative divided by a negative, so my answer is positive. So I don't have to write a sign down in my answer, I just know it's a positive. And I want to see how many times 7 goes into 77. Goes into 7 once. Bring my 7 down. Goes into 7 once again. Okay, no remainder. Therefore, my answer is positive 11. So if you understand the rules for multiplying, the rules for division is practically the same. The only difference is instead of multiplying, we're dividing. Okay, remember, same signs give you a positive answer, different signs give you a negative answer. If there's anything you're still confused about, leave me a comment on my page, contact me, do whatever you have to do.